Okay, so this is activity number 2. So for activity number 2, the instructions said that you need this piece of paper, and you're just going to have to grab a sheet of paper. It can be notebook paper. Actually, a notebook paper would probably be helpful since it already has lines on it. But so make you a sheet of paper that looks like this. Fold it in half there, put a line there down the middle, and label that line 6. And then from there, work your way out on both sides, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you'll have arrows going to either side away from the middle of the paper. And it's going to be labeled older crust near the 1s and newer crust near the 6. And this activity is similar to the shoebox thing I showed y'all a while back, a week or so ago. Okay? So you need to make a sheet of paper like this. And the instructions say you're going to squeeze it in between 2 tables. And now if we were at school, our tables don't move, but a lot of schools you can move the desks around and get tables close to each other. If you don't have a couple of tables that you can slide next to each other at home that are the same size, then I just grabbed a couple of board game boxes. That's closed.
That one's
Okay.
smaller than that one.
It's okay. They're pretty close to the same size, and that'll work pretty well. So after you have your paper made, you'll fold it up and you'll slide it in between the 2 boxes or the 2 tables if you end up using 2 tables. And then you're going to pull the paper apart so you can see your 1s. So that's your older crust. And slowly pull the paper out and you'll see each number start to appear at the same time. So this is demonstrating plates that are moving apart or diverging. So this would be a divergent plate boundary. So to see it from your view, what you're gonna see is, hopefully my boxes don't come apart. Okay, you've got your paper stuck in there. Fold it down. You see the 1s. That's the older crust, and over long periods of time, those plates move apart, creating new crust. So what happens here in the middle is magma from beneath the crust is forced upwards, and then it cools and solidifies and forms new rock. So this is what you can find happening. This is what's happening as I've shown y'all before. Let's see. Here we go. The Atlantic Ocean. Here is, it's kind of bright to see, but here's Iceland and Greenland. So here is North America, and here is Africa and Europe. So the Mid-Atlantic Ridge goes all the way down through the North and South Atlantic Ocean. And in a mid-ocean ridge is a divergent plate boundary. You can also see divergent plate boundaries on continental crust in Africa. If you find Madagascar and then go over to the mainland, you'll see the countries of Mozambique and Tanzania, Uganda. There's a place in Africa called the Great Rift Valley, and so what's happening are the continental crust is splitting apart right there. So it's kind of like a little miniature plate boundary in the middle of the African plate right there. Okay?